6 is a huge district. There are 44 lodges and a lot of bands too swelling the ranks today. Pride of Down Foot Band. Lodge 609 is just passing us there, and on their banner is Henry Cook, more commonly known in Belfast as the Black Man. People of all ages marching today. Some people who have been in the order for 80 years, maybe not just as long as that, but one person anyway. You get young and old marching along side by side. And this is only one of 18 demonstrations which will be taking place throughout Northern Ireland today. Pride of the Mile Foot Band. Followed by the men of the Duke of York. This lodge formed in 1898. Coming up to the street now, well, that was the way it looked when the first lodges and the head of the procession passed us here just over an hour ago at 10:30. And as I was telling you, the halt has taken place now around about Cadogan Fire Station, and that has obviously worked its way right the way down the Lisburn Road to where we are here at the front of the BBC. A lot of people taking a well-earned rest, a cigarette as well. In fact, up until just a couple of minutes ago, while you were watching the recording of the head of the procession, the bands around us here were playing. And oh, there's a chap starting to drum again. Oh well, right on cue. We've got a band here starting to play again for the people around us. In fact, the sun is even beginning to shine as well. So, well, the weathermen were predicting that we were going to get rain today. So far, it has stayed away. It's slightly overcast, and that's keeping it, in a way, fairly clammy today. And a lot of people have been walking along in their shirt sleeves. As we look up the Dublin roads, we can see the banners, in fact, while they remain vertical, they're being rested on the road, because even though they're fairly light, they're quite something to hold if you're not actually moving. And I suppose the people's attitude is, if we've got to carry it from here to Edenderry, I suppose we may as well conserve as much energy as we can. I was having a look back at what the newspapers were saying about the 12th of July 20 years ago in 1965. I don't know what it is, but all the 12ths I look back on, the weather always seemed to be a problem, because in 65, when the 12th of July was on a Monday, it was showery with bright intervals and rain or drizzle at times. And in that year, the Lambeg drums were back for the first time in the parade in 27 years. And I know a lot of people these days, particularly in Belfast, lament the fact that there aren't any silver bands anymore, or pipe bands, or for that matter, the Lambeg drums. And opinion in 1965 was divided as to whether Lambeg drums were a good thing or not, because for a start they slowed the tempo of the march, and they, for obvious reasons, frustrated the other bands close by. Rita Hatton is still on the street, not very far away from me, so we'll head over to Rita, who's obviously got some more people to talk to.
You've obviously brought the family along for a day out. Are you continuing something that was done to you when you were a child?
Yes, I'm continuing. 10 years I've been coming here all told every year.
Have you ever walked in the parade?
3 years now I walk in the parade.
And what is it you like most about the whole parade atmosphere?
Just the family, if there's no trouble or anything like that, it's just enjoyable.
There's one of the children's trying to attract your attention. I'll let you get back to them.
Okay.
Hello, how long have you been coming to watch the parades in the 12th?
Well, this is my first year watching for. I usually walk every other year, you know.
Is it not a real change to watch rather than walk?
It is, but as I say, I never knew that there were so many bands out.
Well, you would know because you've walked before. What sort of a day is it for walking today?
I think most of the players would relish it, you know, for it's pretty humid, you know, and there's a small breeze, so it helps.
Do you wish you were out there with them?
A bit, yeah.
So why are you on your own? Have you nobody with you?
I'm with my family here, with mother and father.
So it's again a family occasion for you as well?
Yep.
Enjoy the rest of the parade.
Thanks very much.
That was Rita Hatton on the streets of Belfast, where, as you can see, the parade is still stopped. The stop has actually made its way down. He's got the right idea. Lying down on the ground. It's probably the only chance he'll have. And there's somebody practicing what it's like to be a drum major, and somebody else as well. Well, these are the bands of District Number 2, and still to come 3, 4 and 5. But I'm afraid that's where we come to the end of this year's live coverage of the traditional 12th procession in Belfast. To all of you on holiday during this fortnight, have a good holiday, and we hope it keeps fine for you. Bye-bye.